Hi everyone and welcome to Music 110. I know that you're off to a good start already and I wanted to send out this little video with instructions and tips on how to use Prezi. Prezi is a presentation maker that holds lots of information and pictures with large videos, and by the time we're done with this project it will be huge, probably over 50 slides with tons of videos. So I wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to work in Prezi so that it's not overwhelming. First of all, it works best in Chrome. So if you would download Chrome, if you need to stop this presentation and download Chrome, it's an easy download and it's free, and then meet me back here. If not, you already have Chrome, open Chrome and go to Prezi.com. Sorry if I'm shaking, but my laptop is moving around when I type. Okay, click on Prezi.com for free trial. And you will be given some options. Oh, I'm already signed in. I'm going to log out so that you can see. You'll see something like this. In the right-hand corner, you will see Get Started. Click there. You have lots of different options to pay, but we will either use the education, which is free. You will need to use your student email address and your student credentials, or just the basic is just fine for this. You'll be able to get everything you need and click free. All right, while you guys fill in this information, your name, password, use your school email, and write down your password so that you don't forget. I am going to get started and log into mine. Okay, here we go. Now, hopefully you're also logged in, and so am I. I have tons of these presentations, some students that I have saved over the past that have done amazing presentations and put a lot of work and time and gorgeous pictures and found beautiful videos. So I have several hundred videos and it keeps track of all of it, and I still have a free account. So, but you want to click on to get started. You want to do create from a template, or you can, if you're really scared about Prezi, you can do a PowerPoint and convert it, but it will not be as nice and your videos will not be embedded. So let's click create from template. Now you're going to want to be careful on the templates that you choose, or you can choose general and have no template. You can just kind of make your own and choose your own, but you're going to want to choose one of these that you could put, music timeline, and then maybe you could choose a bubble for each time period of music. So this one actually looks very interesting right here, pitch, abstract. We're just going to use that one. You can change the color and things like that. Click use this template. We're going to name the presentation so that it doesn't get lost in your files, music timeline, and click continue. Oh, you also need to click anyone on the web to make this public so that we can all get to it. There's a boat passing by. Okay. Now, so let me just give you a quick rundown of the things on the screen. Let's do it by actually starting our Prezi. So you can change this, of course, and add in the information you need. So we're going to go over here to pitch, click on it. We're going to, of course, delete pitch and write music timeline. There we go. And then go to the next one. That's why I like templates sometimes, because they're so easy to use. You want to put your name, your class. Make sure you put your class. Caroline Simeon, Music 110. Oops. And you would put your section number there. Okay, so that's already set up. Now you want to use these. I would use this template by putting Music 1 I'm sorry, music timeline here, music over the ages, or any kind of little cute little snappy saying that you want to use, and then use each one of these boxes for that time period. And if you will remember, go to course content, and then in there, like between module 4 and 5 or 3 and 4, somewhere right in there, it says Prezi Prime Timeline Project. Click on that, and that will give you your guidelines that you're supposed to have for each timeline and how many, each period and how many slides you need for each period. Okay, so place your logo here. Instead of saying that, we're going to just say something cute like music through the ages or through time, music, anything like that that you want to say. And then that can be our main bubble. You can change the font, you can make it bigger, you can change its color. That's where you get creative. And I do give points for being creative. Changing the color. If you look over here to the right, you can upload images. You can have background images. I've had students that have had gorgeous background images of a piece of music or a cathedral, anything like that. That's where your creativity comes in. That's all up to you. You can also change the color of your background by going to the right here. See where my cursor is? I can change it. Let's see if I don't like this green and I want to go something brighter or blue. That's really pretty, a darker blue. See, this jumps out and it changes. You can use anything in there that you like. For the time being, I'm just going to go with the blue. I like that a lot. And then click off of it. So there we go, and you can change any of this. Notice that you can use any of these backgrounds. Premium images are locked. You don't need them. They cost money. We don't need that right now. Okay, so now let's go get started on our very first tile. And you'll notice the first one is kind of introductions. Well, that's not what we're going to use it for. We're going to zoom in and call this, what's the name of our first one? Middle Ages. So you're going to click to add a title. Oops, I just clicked out of it somehow. Just click around and open it back up. It's very forgiving, maybe. There we go. Well, let's click to add text, and we will call this Middle Ages. Now, you're going to want to add the time period. I'm not going to do that for you. You can look up the dates and add the dates. And then this would be a good place to add a picture of something from the Middle Ages, and I'm going to show you how to do that. We don't want to use these guys right here, so we're just going to double tap and delete. Where did you go? Delete. There you are. Delete that image, and we're going to add our own. I'm going to show you how to do that. It is best if you use YouTube and Google and have them open. You'll notice at the top of the page, there they are. I had YouTube open or Yahoo or whatever you want to use, and I'm just looking up Middle Ages instruments, and I found a lot of different lutes. You can see the instruments. This one is really neat of people playing right here, so I'm going to save that image. Save image. I'm putting it in my pictures. When it opens, it'll ask you where you would like to save it. So you double click it, you click save image, put them all in your pictures. You see that I already saved the lute. And if you put it in your pictures, I'm just going to name it Middle Ages People. And save. When you go to add the image, it will be right there for you. So I'm going to go back to my Prezi right here. And I'm going to click on Insert. Click Insert, and then you want to click Image. Do you see this right here? See where my cursor is? Click Image. And it's going to ask you, do you want to go upload an image, or do you just want to search on here? And you might just want to search on there and see what's there. You could look up instruments, but I just went to Google, found my image, saved it to pictures, and there it is. I'll click on it, click Open, and boom, there it is. All right, so it jumped on top of my word, so I'm just going to move it down here. And you can make it as big as you want. Don't cover your words. You can even, if you get real fancy, you can even overlay those words onto this, but for our basic presentation, we're just going to do that. Now, isn't that nice? And then click out of the circle, and then there it's saved. Okay, we want to zoom back out. You're going to add the dates, remember. Zoom back out, and in here, we want to add some information about the Middle Ages. So we're going to go to subtopics. Go to the left-hand corner at the bottom and click the Add Subtopic. And it sees you're going to get a little box, and you can put it up here. Now, if you'll notice, in the timeline guidelines, you have to have an introduction, you have to have your vocabulary slide, you have to have your composer slide, and then your examples of their music. So those are the slides that you're going to add. Let's add them now. So I'm going to use that one as my introduction slide. Then come back over here and click plus for your topic. There's another one. So we're going to slide it around and make it nice. Oops, come here, you. Do I get to slide it? This template may not let you slide it. Okay. Either way, that's fine. Slide them down so we can all add. And then we're going to add another one for your composer and add another one for the music examples. All right, so we have all of our blank slides ready. So you're going to click into the first one, double click to edit. And let's zoom. Can we zoom in on that? I'm not sure here. Okay, so now you're going to want to add, and I'm just going to write add 3 sentences of information. Now notice that one word was spelled wrong, which go back and click it, fix it. Oh, I didn't spell that one right either. Add information. There you go. So, and it will get as big or as small as you want it. And you can move it around and zoom it out. Like if you have a lot of information, just slide it over here and slide your text to make it as big as you want. You can move it around within the box. There we go. And you have tons of space. Zooming in and out works too. You used to could do it with 2-finger space, but I don't think you can anymore. I think you just open your box, click on your box, and add your slide. Make your slide bigger or larger. Okay, so the next slide, you will double click. Oh, well, the other one should have done that. It should have zoomed anyway, so it'll zoom. It should when you double click zoom. Okay, this one will be your vocab slide. And then you will double click to add your vocabulary, and you can add the words from your book. If you have the Cengage, you can go in and copy and paste some of the words because they have that in the Cengage Mind Tab. If you don't have the Mind Tab, look in your book. You want to pick, and it says the guidelines, how many vocab you're supposed to use. I think it's 5 to 8 per musical time period. So you want to add that now, and then zoom back out. The next one, double click. There we go, it's working now. Double click to edit. This one would be composers of the Middle Ages. Now we know one is Hildegard, right? So you would want to double click here and tap Hildegard. So when you want to give a little bit of information about Hildegard, and you can find that in Google. So if you want to bring back your Google, and you want to find information about Hildegard of again. Here we go. And look at this. Hildegard, right there she is. And so let's get a lot of great information about her. You can copy and paste it and go right back to your bubble and paste information about Hildegard. See how that works? Then also, did you notice there was a picture of Hildegard? Let's go grab one of those. There are points for adding pictures. Look at that one's a great one right there. Double click it, save image as Middle Ages. Oops, got my eye. And save. Go back to your presentation. Where are you? Here we go. Now, double click where it says edit. Now you are going to put her information in there. You've already inserted that. But now I'm going to show you, we're going to add a picture in this text box. Insert image. Remember, we've done this already one time. And come over here to upload image. There's your image of Hildegard. Open. And then you can move it around and place it wherever you would like. There we go. And I would put her information here and her picture here. And in the next slide, this is where I'm going to show you how to use YouTube, but this will be your composer slide. Whoops. See, that's where I made my mistake last time. Double click. There we go. Okay. Double click to add music from the okay. Click out. Now, I told you to have YouTube and Google open. We're going to use the YouTube right now. So go to, there's my YouTube. I had it open for you. Well, I don't see it, so that's okay. We'll go and open YouTube. I had it open. Go to YouTube. I have a lot open now. You can search okay, look at this. Music from Hildegard right here. Music from the Middle Ages, you may want to add this one or this one. I would add both because you have music from Hildegard, which we are looking at, and you want to click it.
Or in this case, putting it on your pits
so
and privates.
Click
Watch these.
after the add. Now, you want to share this. So come down to the Share tab. You see that? When you move your mouse, hear the music? Go to the Share tab. Share tab's going to open up another window and you want to embed. Okay, there's your embed options. So you want to come up here and scroll down. Well, it should give you a code. Where's our code? Hold on. Share. Oh, there's our code. Share the link. Copy. Embed. Am I supposed to copy that link? I'm not sure. Let's see if this works. Let's go back to our Prezi and pop this in here if we can. Okay, insert. Do you see this little video player mark right here? Click that. Embed YouTube video. There's where we're going to double click and click to paste. There it is, and click insert. There's our video. Yay! And we can move this over here because remember we're going to go retrieve another one. So I'm going to go slowly through this next step so that you can see it. So we are going back to our YouTube. Now I know it's open. Maybe I just don't have enough windows showing here. Oh, there it is. Go to YouTube. Then this time just click Middle Ages music. Okay. You saw that we had several options on here. I have listened to this plain chant one and like it a lot. So the object of this is for you to listen to this music and to pick what you choose. For the video, I've already listened to this music and I know what it sounds like and I know what to choose, but you need to pick those out for yourself. Let's say when you get to Beethoven, I would like for you to listen to several of his pieces and pick your favorite. So that's what we're doing now. That's why you're doing this project. So I know what a plain chant sounds like, so I'm going to choose this one. Hear it? It's a perfect example of the Middle Ages music. Do a few minutes of it. Click the share button. Click copy. It will go on and on if you don't click it off. and then I'm going back to put it into our bubble. So now you are going to click out of the box that you were just in, click Insert, go to the little video, the little play button right in the middle, click Video, come over here to Insert. Oops, where did it go? We were already there, that's why. This is the already, so we've already put this one in there, so let's erase that one. And double click, paste, click Insert, and there's our next piece of music. Click out of the box and zoom out. There we go. We've just walked through the entire first Middle Ages. Now what's due in the first submission is Middle Ages and Renaissance. So you will choose another one of these bubbles and do Renaissance. But let's look and see what we've accomplished so far. So now we want to present. So you can see what it's going to look like when it comes to me. So take your cursor to the right-hand corner and click Present. Now this is the way I will see it. So we can see we have some work to do because the dates aren't here and we didn't put anything in the main topic of vocabulary or something didn't take. But let's go over here, down here to our arrows and click the first arrow. There's vocabulary. Wonder why that didn't show up before. Composer. And music from the Middle Ages. Now you'll want to clean this up. Of course, you're not going to leave double click to edit. That's where you're going to put your information about your composers. You're not going to leave double click to add it under the video vocabulary. You're going to actually add your vocabulary. So this will clean it up just a little bit. And remember, we move that guy around, so he should be okay when you go to your presentation. And then look what a great start that is for the Middle Ages. Okay, click Escape. Let's go back. Now remember, when you zoom out, that was just one section. And instead of introduction, you're going to say Middle Ages. I don't know why I didn't say that. Take off the middle. Anyway, oh, right here. So the next one is going to be Renaissance. Who can spell Renaissance? Not me, obviously. Well, there we go. Okay. Now, so this introduction right here should be there we go. So there's little fixes that you can see that you can go through to fix. And then you would click into Renaissance, zoom in, double click. And there's where you're going to add your 5 slides. Your introduction slide with a picture and dates, your 3 sentences, your vocabulary slide, your important dates slide, your composer's slide, and composer's music. Now each time period has different requirements, so make sure that you're checking that Prezi timeline requirements list. Let's zoom out, and I hope that this presentation has helped you a little bit get started with the free presentation, that you've learned just a few of the little options that you can use here. You can look up music for audio. We just did a short tutorial on how to add a YouTube video. You can also use captions and add comments. There's a lot of things that you can do within these. We just hit the basics. So I hope you enjoy this. Take it as far as you would like to go. I look forward to many wonderful presentations. Thanks. And if you have questions, shoot me an email. Have a great weekend.